Poets are traditionally, and not only traditionally, but actually very poorly rewarded for their efforts in general. And there are very few opportunities for poets to earn money of a decent amount, which is why I have these books for sale down here. But one of the ways that poets occasionally do get to earn a reasonably decent fee is if they get appointed to be a poet in residence somewhere, poet in residence in a mortuary, or poet in residence in a church, or in a hairdresser's, or wherever. And a few years ago, I heard about a poet who'd been appointed to the police force up in Hull, and that rather tickled my fancy. So anyway, this is a little poem about that. Policemen on Humberside are having lessons in poetry. These guardians of the law are being taught how imagery can help them communicate with a man and woman in the street, how imaginative use of metaphor will halt a welfare cheat, how well-turned phrase could influence the judge in court, and how controlled simile might influence the jury in court. Imagine I was wandering lonely as a cloud in a northerly direction when all at once I came across an unlawful insurrection. A boy stood on a burning wreck when all his mates had fled. I went to grab him round the neck, and this is what I said: "You son are neat. Do I make myself clear? Clear as a mountain stream, clear as a condensed kettle steam, clear as my conscience will be when you're locked up and they throw away the key?" Detectives and constables now tackle crimes on the streets of Hull with vibrant imagery that no law-abider could find dull. They also warn their suspects of their rights under the Acts. You need not say anything, but anything you do say must not be so lax that its metre and scansion become crimes against poetry, because then we will proceed to come down upon you mightily. Sir, have you got a licence for that doggerel? Are you aware I'm a hanger and flogger who won't take kindly to illegal use of haiku, or limericks about the life of a New York dyke whose habits in the bathroom are impossibly explicit, whose preference for powders is most certainly illicit? And we will not tolerate that most heinous of crimes, a total disregard of internal rhymes. We have reason to believe that you're a metre cheater, playing with the rhythms to make your metre sweeter, but you do it at the cost of the classic forms of verse, and that's a misdemeanour, or something rather worse. Station sergeants have now realised the effect of selective repetition, like hello, 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 and other similar renditions, and also the benefit of the roundel and the clerihue, and how a well-writ sonnet can create a very merry crew, but free verse is not encouraged. It leads to long hair, sloppy procedure, woolly thinking, and headlines in the local media. Wrongly accused, Grimsby fish cutter says, "How right to know she were police and not a nutter. There were no rhyme or reason to my unfair detention, and the words used to caution me had no rhythmic dimension." I mean, you know where you are with a rhyming quatrain, but this freeform they're using just does in my brain. I mean, I may work all day deep in addicts' intestines, but I question whether this money's been worth the investing. I mean, in my youth, local Bobby used to clip you round the ear, send you home with a couplet that your mother had to hear. You didn't put bangers in Vicar's pants again, and you learned to respect a cautionary refrain. Policemen on Humberside are having lessons in poetry, but they'll never be like Kerouac and the Beat generation. Thank you very much. We love you all.